Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm going to be updating you on the favourite of currently Gareth Bale. More things have currently reported now. The long-going speculation, regarding Bale and demanding Gareth Bale's future. We know Manchester United, we're heavily into him. Jose Mourinho is still fully convinced that I can get the player. Chelsea are still showing an interest in the player. Manchester City have now joined the race, and now possibly Tottenham could be an option for him as well. But reports have broke out suggesting Gareth Bale today. Now apparently there's been more discussions on reports going on. Apparently this TV presenter has now come into the equation, to discuss with Bale's agent of discussing if there's any possibility of him making a potential move to Manchester United or departing Real Madrid. And the agent has he's basically come out and he's basically said that the presenter has been in discussions with the representative, and Gareth Bale's agent has quoted out, he's poured cold water on the speculation and he doesn't believe this is going to happen, and he believes, he's basically quoted out, these talks are rubbish, demanding Bale leaving Real Madrid and coming to Manchester United, because he basically asked him if there's any possibility or is it likely he will join Manchester United. And this and the agent has basically clarified the situation. He's basically poured cold water on the speculation, just like the representative did before, classifying this story as a ridiculous story. They don't have any faith in it whatsoever. And also Zidane hasn't really demanded what's going to be happening with Gareth Bale's future. He had a press conference yesterday. He didn't really discuss much about what's going to be happening with Bale's future. He discussed more about the game, and the only favour he said about Bale was he's very important and he feels very well, and he apparently has been doing very, very well in training. So Zidane apparently hasn't really said much. And Mourinho had come out with comments yesterday because he's still confident he can get the player. He come out with comments yesterday saying if the player, if he's under the club plans, and he's under the coach's plans, and he's currently selected for tonight's game, that could mean Mourinho could end the pursuit of Gareth Bale. He could totally forget about it and give up, because that may give him a signal sign that Real Madrid still want Gareth Bale in the team. And he'd asked the question yesterday. He'd asked the question yesterday. Do you think you can get the capture of Gareth Bale? And he said, can't say that, if he's I can't really say this, if he's going to be participating in the game tonight. But the other side of the coin is, if he's not under the club plans and he's not under the coach's plans and he's not currently participating in tonight's game, Mourinho said he will be first there to fight the coaches to get the significant signing of Gareth Bale. So this is what's basically been said in reports. And we know Zidane now apparently has no future now over Gareth Bale. This is what's reported in the Daily Star. And also Gareth Bale did suggest that I think he does want to leave the club. He did notify Luka Modric that he does want to leave and he wants to make the arrival to Old Trafford, does the 28-year-old highly experienced player. And also Zidane and Florentino Perez had come to an agreement that they don't need a four-man attack. And we know the Real Madrid board have been under pressure by the directors, to sanction Gareth Bale off, due to his injury setbacks, and plus that they've quoted out he needs to do better with his injury management as well as Gareth Bale. So this is what's been apparently said in the situation. You've still got Ronaldo there. They're still convinced Ronaldo will stay. They've still got Benzema there, who will sign has just signed another contract. And Bale anyway has lost his name because Isco has currently took his spot anywhere. So there has been more discussions going on about Gareth Bale's move to Manchester United, but Jose Mourinho is still fully convinced. Apparently he has been banned up to the Premier League clubs as Gareth Bale. Jose Mourinho wasn't confident about this before. He disregarded it and said it was like a mission impossible that we was going to get Bale, because he didn't feel though he had any intentions of leaving the club. But now it's all been a change of scenery all of a sudden. So we know teams are still in there to try and get the capture of Gareth Bale. A player that we've been interested in since 2013. During his days at Southampton, he played as a left back or a left wing back, and he risen up the ranks fantastically well. did fantastically well for Tottenham, and the amount of honours he has won at Real Madrid has been absolutely fantastic. And when he's fully match fit, his performances are absolutely sublime. You know, he's one of the fastest footballers in world football. His speed, his crossing abilities, the way he contributes to his game, agile, you know, and he can cross a ball into the box, and he's a competitive player, and he will be beneficial on that left hand side. You know, he can get balls into the 6-yard box, cause opposition problems with his run, his speed, his penetration, and are good at holding on to the ball. And this is what's been breaking out of numerous reports, and Gareth Bale had clarified he does want to leave Real Madrid, so I presume more things will be negotiated. So we know what Mourinho said in his conference. We know Zidane didn't mention much regarding Bale's future, but it's all depending on the pursuit of Mbappe. I only think we will get Bale if I don't think any other team will beat us to the race for Bale. I don't think Tottenham will. Tottenham have not made their first significant signing of the summer. Yeah, they're still in search for players. But it's going to be interesting, as I did say. What was I saying now? It depends on the pursuit of Mbappe. If Real Madrid get Mbappe, and then I think we will then land Gareth Bale, who got bought by Real Madrid for 85 or was it 90 million pounds. They'll be asking for around about the same price. So Mbappe, apparently it come out yesterday that PSG had agreed personal terms with the player. Nike wanted this deal to get finalised. Apparently Ellie suggested that his destination would either be Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain. We know Paris Saint-Germain have just broke the world record fee for Neymar. But we know City have been interested in signing Kylian Mbappe, and we know Arsenal have had bids rejected, and he will be going for a staggering £160 million. So he'll become on that list with Neymar, and he will become the most youngest expensive player. So there hasn't been much news on Mbappe at the moment. His performances for France are absolutely fantastic, and they judged him after one fantastic season with Monaco, and you know, it's a bit insanity, but Bale needs to leave. He's a favourite to be sacrificed, and Mbappe to go to Real Madrid in his first team football as a young 18-year-old. I'd be interested to see how he expresses himself in the Real Madrid squad. You know, he could go to Spain and just enjoy Spain. It's like if he went to the Premier League, he could go to the Premier League and enjoy the Premier League. So, but as I did say, he was captured on a photo shoot with Sané, on a picture with Sané, so that could have stirred up suggestions. But he didn't say he would like to make a move to Manchester City. As we know, Manchester City have done fantastic business with Monaco so far in this transfer window. So yeah, that's latest news regarding Gareth Bale. There's also latest news on Sergio Aguero, the PSG right back. I'm going to quickly update you guys on. Apparently Chelsea have entered the race. Chelsea have been in discussions with the current player's agent, and Paris have given us an official update that now Aguero's third destination is to come to Manchester United. Jose Mourinho wasn't fully convinced, as Inter Milan had been in the race for the player as well. The player that's still got that bad reputation, he could potentially be our next right back, because obviously with Loan Fossil Mensah out, so I think we still potentially need a right back. Valencia's our advanced right back. We've had reports now he's favoured to come to Manchester United, even though Chelsea are in the equation. Chelsea have failed to get the pursuit of Alexandro, so Chelsea have looked more into the region of getting him on the board, who have already spent over £100 million. But I still think we need a right back, and we need that creative winner. But we know reports have suggested personal terms have been agreed. It was about £95,000 a week, £4 million per season, and this was on a 5-year contract with the current player. And we know he's been a possible target for Tottenham as well. But he's been, obviously, the bad reputation he's got. He's been convicted of assaulting a police officer and assault, and he's still currently banned from the UK. So he's still got them disciplinary issues as this current player. But I think he would be good for our right back position. I'd be a bit worried. Jose Mourinho probably give him a tap on the back. He's got tremendous speed. His work rate's good. He's good at driving forward with the ball. Fantastic player is Aurelian. We do need a right back, and I did say with Mbappe has clarified he wants to leave Monaco, and the Monaco's manager has mentioned, you know, regarding Neymar and Mbappe, and that these are now currently for sale. So Monaco are going to try and have to find individual replacements, as they are raising loads of money, but they still need to find individual replacements. So anyway, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments and likes below on my video, guys, and take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.